What's poppin', investors? AK here, bringing you the noise where we analyze the market and business news that you need to know. Let's go! Now, the other day we were talking about the Facebook data breach and how I thought it was a good idea to sell Facebook stock here. Zuck just zucked up too many times. I felt like I had to leave him. I just couldn't trust him, you know? Doing all those dirty things with my data. Plus, all my girls said I should leave him too, so if you missed that first video, I'll link to it above. Well, one of the investors in our oh-so-fallible crew, Ryan Young, didn't agree with me. He posted a comment with multiple reasons about why he was actually buying Facebook stock here. Look at that comment. It's huge. So big I couldn't even screenshot the whole damn thing. There's even sources and stuff. Is there a bibliography too? Man, I feel like I need to grade this and give you an A+. Extra credit too. I'm just kidding though, I really appreciate the detailed response. Discussions like this is what helps us all make more profitable moves. So, arigato gozaimashita. Ryan made a lot of solid points and I actually agree with most of them. I especially agree with how bullish it is that Facebook owns both Instagram and WhatsApp. Instagram is still the hottest social app for people my age. It's absolutely key to have so you can slide into DMs. People without Insta are stuck in a dry desert. One that I would absolutely hate to visit. And Facebook is dominating the messaging game too. Check out this chart of the top messaging apps in each country. The blue is Facebook Messenger and the green is WhatsApp. They're killing it at home and abroad. And I personally know how much foreigners love WhatsApp. I got multiple family members in India texting me every damn day. Good morning.
Oh, good morning.
Did you eat breakfast?
Yes, I ate breakfast.
What did you eat?
Waffles.
Are you going to eat lunch?
Yes.
Are you going to eat dinner? Good night. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Wonderful morning, eh? WhatsApp is really a gift and a curse, but it works great in Brazil too. I was just there last week. Did you guys notice my beautiful Brazilian tan? I'm a few shades darker. Well, you may not have, but the cops here sure did. Been pulled over twice already and I've only been back a week. Damn. Anyway, Ryan's points were solid, but the problem is all of what he's saying is already discounted in Facebook's share price. See, the market is forward-looking, which means it prices things based off people's expectations. So in this case, investors are already expecting a ton of good stuff from both Instagram and WhatsApp. And that's why Facebook's price is so high. For prices to continue rising from here, Facebook actually has to exceed those expectations. That way, investors reevaluate Facebook and push its prices even higher. At the end of his comment, Ryan mentioned that new government data regulations could be a big problem for Facebook. And that right there was the main point I was looking at when trying to figure out what would happen to Facebook's share price. Because data regulations are what the market hasn't priced in yet. They're brand new, and honestly no one knows what data regulations could mean for Facebook's advertising business. So there's a lot of uncertainty thrown in there that hurt investors' lofty expectations for the company. And that's why we saw the stock price drop so violently. Now I was pretty bearish on Facebook the other day. I talked all about all the negatives that would come from this situation. But there is another way to look at this. Facebook may actually benefit massively from this data breach. And that's because all the data regulations that are being proposed right now could actually just lock Facebook in as an entrenched incumbent. They'll gain a huge moat against any startups trying to take their spot in the future. This is true for two reasons. First, compliance costs for holding people's data will become expensive. This isn't going to be a problem for Facebook because they have a ton of money they can throw at it. But for a new startup, this would be a significant cost. And it may actually turn into a hurdle that startup can't get past. Second, these coming regulations will force Facebook to lock down their data even more. Now, of course, that's good for our privacy as users, but it's terrible for competition. Imagine a really cool new social network that you want to switch to from Facebook. Let's call it MyFace. Now, the problem when you want to switch is that all the friends you made over the years are stuck on Facebook. The easiest way to transition to MyFace would be to port all that data over so you don't lose your friends. But with the way regulations could shape up, transferring that data could become illegal. So the same rules that would keep things like the Cambridge leak happening again would also keep Facebook as the only social network. And we already have a duopoly problem with Facebook and Google basically running the internet. Those two are the only real viable places to advertise, so everyone's forced to go to them and follow their rules. Data regulations could exacerbate this problem in the future. So really, Zuck could come out of this mess with a huge win. And does the market realize this yet? Maybe. It's a really complicated situation with a lot of potential outcomes. There's a lot of uncertainty involved, so the best thing we can do as investors is just follow price action. And right now, the chart doesn't look too constructive. If you're looking to go long, I would at least wait for some type of base to form, or a recovery above the 200-day moving average. I personally wouldn't try to catch a falling knife here. We gotta see what the market decides about all of this first. But hey Ryan, you might be right. Facebook may be an even better buy after this scandal. We'll stay fallible though and see what happens. And of course, I have to say you should do your own research and stick to your own trading plan before making any investment decisions. Be sure to put all your questions and thoughts in the comments below. And let me know if there's a certain topic you want to cover. I promise I can talk about more than just Facebook, even though I love saying Zuck. Make sure you subscribe and hit that bell for notifications of new videos too. I'll talk to you soon.